we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
All right, let's get this started.
With that, let's get up
Still
to
kind of
Atlanta.
new to
We're
this.
standing by
I got it on all
Mercedes-Benz
Madden, so I'm
Stadium,
gonna
our
see
broadcast team,
I'm gonna test
Brandon
my
Gaudin
skills.
and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the net. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
So here come the Falcons.
In so many different categories as a quarterback. Numbers dropped in 2017, but the team still qualified for the playoffs, took down the higher seed, and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks. And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Now throwing on
for the guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tough.
Numbers that he generates, it's a threat of what he can do. You have to play him not just for the pass, but for the...
Come here, Cam.
The Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down they go.
Defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Out of the gun, Newton.
Oh my goodness, there we go.
Intercepted. It's Desmond True.
You can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard.
Progresses.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The gain of 4 that time is... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And
come on,
a little
man.
shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. There's Sanu on the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 21. Just
a pass for about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard.
Sure catch, and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run it now.
Oh, shit.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3rd and long. It's Ryan.
Oh,
and this is going to be incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing
I can't see the down.
And Bryant's kick is good.
That's
and
crazy.
The Falcons are out to a 3-0.
Nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal can give him confidence.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out there?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and...
Again, they run against McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 5 to 30 touches a game this year.
Which would be more than double his workload of last season, where I think he averaged around 12 touches per ball game. But in the football, because last year he caught 80 passes, so that part will take care of itself. But his ability to run inside as well as get him to the perimeter, working so far in the preseason, had what, a 72-yard touchdown run against Miami. That's looking good.
But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Not one that I've ever met.
Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down that
runner. Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this only up to about the 30.
A nice play by the defense.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Flush to his right. And he's got some space here. He'll wind up getting... Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got some. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
And no room
on that play.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's brought down. To give him assist of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet.
Ah, come on. Hold him, bro.
For this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the... On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And brought down. On 1st down, Ryan.
Oh, my goodness.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And before the 2nd down, 15 yards to go now on 2nd down. Ryan. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Shit.
Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a challenger behind them in that division right now.
Touch to cover. Miami believes that they can. The good health of Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless, Houston in a surprise pick.
All right, how about the West? The West is always
Can't get to the quarterback, man. This is crazy. Give me this. Well, he didn't want to go up for...
Approaching the twilight of his
Still
career.
can't get to the quarterback,
Their
man.
pass rush with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram.
And in the North, I'm guessing you're going Steelers.
I think I have to go the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everyone else has... So he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here's Newton. And to throw on 2nd down is Newton. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he
of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Yo, you didn't fucking jump, man.
And he's going to get this in. On 1st down, Newton. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings the left hash this from 45. And Gano's kick is right through. So we want the 3rd quarter already. It started all even as the kick's away.
I guess not.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 25 of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. And he finds a man.
He held on.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I'm trying to clean this clock.
Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this one complete right
Got to
side
be
to
careful on that
Funchess.
hit stick.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Oh my
the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Newton to throw. A quick hitter complete. It's right. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They run. Anderson.
Yo, how's it nobody's getting him, man?
Anderson. Touchdown, Carolina.
Wow.
C.J. Anderson, 48 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's C.J. Anderson who tops it off with the touchdown run. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, Ryan being chased out left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here's Ryan to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now it's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon
Get
Seymour.
out of
And a
here,
big
man. Do
turnover
y'all
there
see
as
this?
his guys will get the football back. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school. I can do this until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back now here on EA Sports. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Most like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Fielded at about the 28. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I can't even get mad.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Duke Riley not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And incomplete here on third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while. What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass. And Godot's kick is right through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one. Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. Like that, don't you? All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic? Yeah. I like that. Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast. What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with it there, good enough to move the sticks. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Ryan. And this is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, and that'll bring up 2nd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Buying time to his left. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Mario Addison with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came in.
The pressure gets to him again. Mario Addison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd down and 12. Time for a break. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd down now, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gano's kick is right through. And the lead stretches 16-3 now. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The left side completion to Jones.
Do you see this?
Now Jones
This is all Madden. This is all Madden. This is what they do, man.
That could have been trouble.
I can't make this
First down
stuff
now
up.
that the clock continues to move.
I promise, this is not me.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Ryan will throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Ryan to the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Again, Ryan. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Come on, dog.
But Charles, it's great
goodness.
to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because